And here we go, Bodybuilding Chef episode 3. Doing this shit for 3 days in a row now. I think I'm getting the habit down. And the daily shoulder mobility exercise. There we go. All right, standard procedure: pan, medium heat, set to 5. Get these oats cooking. Got 80 grams, aka a cup. We are on fire today. I took that the NutriBio EAA that I had mentioned yesterday. I put it in the bio, and I was right. His name is Brian. My first guess was correct. Um, I took that today while I was training my client because it's taking that NutriBio EAA. I'm not in it for the EAA. I'm in it for the focus supplement that's in it. It's got choline bitrate. I think that's how you say it. Huperzine A. Once again, I think that's how you say it. And then alpha GPC, which I'm a huge fan of. And it's all non-stimulant type pre-workout stuff. And oh my gosh, I mean the flavor isn't bad. It's kind of like a chalky mouth feel, like not like that's just kind of typical of EAAs though. But holy shit, the stuff's got me to almost completely dump using caffeine. It's the greatest stuff I've found so far. It's good. It's real good. All right, I feel like I'm missing something. Chicken. That's what it was. I was like, man, this omelet looks like it's kind of light today. All right. Okay, so we got the 80 grams of oats going, 4.5 ounces of chicken breast with a cup of egg whites. We'll save the other cup for the oats. And we got all of our ingredients. We're gonna do a quarter of an onion in here, some chili pepper, fat-free cheddar cheese, Rotel tomatoes, dried cilantro, salt, garlic, black pepper. Today I'm feeling like throwing a little tandoori spice, which is like a curry spice. You kind of use it to finish off your dish, but it's got a hint of cinnamon in the background. So I'm kind of hesitant about it. I may or may not do it. We'll see. But I'm going to pop open this Rotel. Drain a little bit of that excess juice. All right. This pan should almost be ready to cook. But yeah, it's been a great day. I've been sleeping really well. This deload has been really been what my body's needed. I did one little deload workout with my cousin the other day. Did some little upper body stuff. Literally did like half of the weight I would do on anything or less. And we just went back and forth on sets. Wasn't really training that hard. Just got a little pump. It's pretty good. Not too sore afterwards. So I got to do that with my legs this week before next week. Otherwise, my legs are going to get so untrained that it's going to fucking hurt to train. Which I don't mind the soreness. I kind of like it, but also it's annoying like hobbling around at times. So it's a love hate thing, you know. All right, so getting the pan up to 5, only putting residual oil in the pan, really not trying to leave too much behind. It's just enough to create a thin barrier. The Teflon does its job as it should. It's a non-stick, it's high quality, but I'm just trying to leave a little bit behind in the pan. Just, I don't know, I'm just traumatized by my eggs getting stuck in the pan, I guess. All right, real steady. 1 cup. Like I said before, you don't want it to whenever you pour it in. You just want it to start cooking the second it touches. It's like a fine line. All right, that looks good. I think I'm going to bring it down to 4 a little sooner. I'm going to let it sit there for a second, then I'll bring it down to 4 a little sooner. Let's get this onion chopped up. All right, so we got the butt, we got the head. We're going to chop the head off. We're going to cut the butt down the middle, save half for tomorrow. All right. So like I was saying, what we're going to do, if you couldn't see in the other video, we're going to cut along the body from head to butt. And then we're going to cut from head to butt the other direction. And the finer you do these cuts vertically, the smaller your dicing will be. So it's just down to what you like. If you just want more like sandwich style onion, then just cut from the butt towards the head in a horizontal fashion, and it'll give you those half moon onion shapes. Or if you're doing onion rings, you're just going to cut from the head to butt. Don't even cut it in half, and then just punch out the rings, and there you go. Soak them in some buttermilk batter, sometimes overnight, and then fry them up. I've never fried anything though. I am interested in trying it, but that's kind of just a rainy day thing. A lot of extra calories in the fat, unfortunately. But there's that line for bodybuilders between like enjoying life and being a monk. I'm trying to find that line for me. So, girlfriend's birthday is coming up next weekend. I got to figure something out. She's on the bodybuilding lifestyle with me. She loves it. I'm glad she does. It's helped her learn the habits, and I think it's awesome because if you both do the same thing, you kind of just understand what's going into it. I think it builds a little bit more respect from your partner when they can understand what it is that you're doing rather than just watching. I feel like I've had people in the past that didn't really understand what I was doing, or they tried and just didn't like it. And if this is something you want to do for the rest of your life, uh, you make sure you're doing it with someone who supports it. Who the hell wants to try and share life with someone who doesn't support your life choices? That doesn't sound a lot of fun to me, but maybe I'm just picky. Okay, onions cooking in just right. Oats just finished after 5 minutes. I'm gonna put the rest of the egg whites in here. Gonna whisk it up. I run the dishwasher every day, so I'm grabbing clean dishes out of here, I promise. Alright, just make this all homogeneous. And we're gonna microwave for another 3 minutes. Weigh out our chicken, 4.5 ounces, and then get this baby going. Alright, here we go. Feeling like I'm working a kitchen line here real fast. I feel like I'm getting faster with each day. Kind of the idea. Once you get a recipe down, you kind of figure out your flow through the kitchen and you can figure out where you're gaining and losing time. Almost there. Fuck, come on, man. That was so close. There we go. Alright, we're going to cut these chicken pieces bite size. The pieces are just too big in your omelet, on top of having too much stuff inside of your omelet. Makes it really hard to fold in half. And omelet's sizzling, so I'm going to speed my ass up. It's crazy. I watch these videos back to look for any audio issues or anything before I post it. It feels like I cooked so fast, but the video makes me realize, like, damn, I really did take like 15 minutes, half hour to get all that done. All right, chicken on half. Looking good, looking good. Okay. Gonna put our quarter cup or 61 grams, 62 grams of Rotel tomato down. Oh, I remembered what the other ingredient was. I forgot. It was my stone ground Dijon mustard. Okay. Right, even distribution always. I'm gonna start putting the lid on now. See if I can seal a little bit of heat in and try to get that other part to cook a little faster. What I'll do, need my plate. I like, I kind of like using the same plate every day because then everything else like stays clean. And I don't know, it's just kind of funny. Look at that. That is a lot. That was a lot of cheese right there. All right, 8 minutes has passed because the oats are done. All that's left to do is add the cocoa powder to that. I just got to chop my chipotle pepper up, add it to my omelet. And spice is also really good for you. They found that like certain countries where their culture uses a bit more spice in their dishes, they found like a lower correlation of like digestive cancers. So it's not a guarantee that you'll have less chance of having cancer by eating spicy food, but it's a interesting correlation, which is what most of those like interpretive sciences are. They're not really researching anything. They're just noticing like, oh, it's kind of similar. They notice these cherry picking ideas. It's sort of like they're like majority of people who consume Diet Coke are obese, which a lot of people will misinterpret and they're like, oh my gosh, Diet Coke makes you fat. I'm like, no, there's actually 0 calories in it. It's just that people who are currently overweight, looking to lose weight, possibly obese, drink a lot of Diet Coke. People who are obese maybe just like Diet Coke. I'm technically morbidly obese. I believe my BMI is like a 34 or something. Because it doesn't account for muscle mass or anything like that. When we used to do the fitness gram in elementary school, thank you, Michelle Obama. I used to be categorized as like morbidly obese always as the child, but I was the only kid maxing out every single strength metric they had. They're like, so we noticed you're 100 something pounds in elementary school, doing 100 push-ups, but yeah, you're not running a lot. And I was like, yeah, bro, I hate running. What do you think? I always thought that was kind of funny. Thanks, Michelle Obama. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get this away. There we go. That's what we're looking for. I was trying to get it towards the middle of the pan before folding. Good press down. Yeah, it worked pretty good. It's got more of a gold color to it, unfortunately. So it looks like it somehow got hot. Happens. Cooktop off. I need to put some of this stuff away. All that's left is the chocolate in the oats. All right. So oats are done. 8 minutes total cooking. 5 with water. 3 with egg white. Oh yeah, but so I think it's because artificial sweeteners are sweeter than actual sugar. They're addictive in that way. So it's likely that these people who are obese, they're not really addicted to being full and calories. I think this is all right. Me just talking out of my ass. I think what their body is craving is the high they get off of consuming something sweet, which is pretty normal. Your body does release feel good chemicals when you consume sweet things. So if we're able to trick your taste buds into thinking you're eating something sweet but delivering 0 calories to your stomach, then ta-da. And that's what like was interesting in those studies is they found like the body does have an insulin response to the diet soda possibly, or the gut had a reaction to it. Because like, oh, sweet. Where's the sweet stuff? And then it was like, ah ha ha ha, there's actually no sweet stuff in this, sir. It's just it was a lie. All right, mind the ice cube noise. Fucking ice machine isn't making any ice. What's up with that? Well, I guess I'll have to figure out how to turn the thing on. Whatever. This house is so much better than the last one I was in. Last one I was in, the fridge, I don't know what was with it, but the thing would like abruptly out of nowhere just make a loud noise and just like brrr. So you invite friends over who haven't been over to your house before. You're in the middle of a movie and that goes off. Yeah, that'll startle you. All right, so ice cubes are in the oats to cool them down so I can consume them in a timely fashion rather than burning my mouth. Uh, Omelet's done. I'm going to put a tablespoon of ketchup on it like I like to do until I find, you know what? I might put, oops. That's the only downside of these electric cooktops is if you spill anything on it, it kind of stains the glass. But I like the ketchup, like I was saying, because a little bit of a sweet tooth I have. Once again, clean pan club, just a little cheese. Love when it works out. And that's why I like the ketchup, is that sweet flavor. But this stuff is like crack. It is Chef's Reduction balsamic vinegar. And holy cow, this stuff, it's insane. It's really good on eggs. That's what the label says. So you just put a little drizzle on here. It's got a few more calories than the ketchup, so I can't use as much. And there we go. Omelet. Boom shakalaka. With my caffeine-free, sugar-free Coke and my chocolate oats. Y'all have a good morning. I hope you're eating something good for breakfast. And that was like 800 calories, 110 grams of protein, just over 60 grams of carbs, and there's only like 10 grams of fat in it. So y'all have a good day.